Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Stormworks video, and welcome to episode 12 of our classic Career Survival series. In today's video, we'll be finishing off our coaxial push prop helicopter and getting it ready for some missions and exploration next episode. There are still a few parts that we need to unlock, but we don't have any research points left at the moment, so we'll have to come back after we complete a couple of missions with some more points. But anyway, guys, as always, I hope you'll enjoy. Let's get started. Alrighty, guys, so here we are in the workbench once again. Now, I'd like to start off by deleting something. I want to get rid of this door on this side. I think we might just have the one, then we can have a bit more room in here to do other things, have more stuff in there. So I think we'll do that. We'll just delete all of that and get rid of this, and that should be fine. And we'll just fill this in like nothing was ever here, I suppose. And we'll do the same thing along here. And then we can go down inside here and get rid of all the track parts. So we'll get rid of this one, as well as all of these. So go, boop. Oh, definitely not like that. We need the block. Go along like that. Very nice. And we'll just leave that sealed off as a separate piece, I suppose, to keep the weight even down here. That should be fine. So the only thing is we have that running down, but that's all right. It matches on the other side, so that's okay. Alright, guys, so the next thing I'd like to do is add some sort of doors to the front, just in case this one doesn't work, if it gets damaged or whatever. So more doors is better than one door, 3 doors. So we're going to have one on each side at the front. They're going to be quite large, though, because this whole piece and that is all going to have to move. So maybe if we open up this area here or down to there, and we might put a pivot in. So we'll grab a pivot out, just one of these ones, and we'll chuck that right here. And then we need to connect all of this to that somehow. So what we could probably do, get rid of that wedge there. We'll come up a couple, and then we have to get rid of these ones and reattach them on. Basically get all of this into one door. So pretty much something like that. I think it's the same on both sides, yeah. It looks a little bit strange, but it's sort of the best we can do. So I would really like to have some front doors on there. So we'll get some buttons out. And once again, we do not have double-sided ones. So we're going to have to use just the regular push buttons for now, like the single-sided ones, sorry. And we'll turn that around. If we just chuck it maybe here, should be fine. We can open and shut the door. We should be able to still reach it from the inside, though. But yeah, that's how we're going to have to do it for now. So we'll get those controllers out, and we'll connect it all together and make sure it all works okay. Alright, so they're all connected up to the controllers in the back there. We'll test those after. While we're on the outside of the chopper, what I might do, I might add a fluid anchor so we can actually fill this bad boy up. Now, probably doesn't matter which side we have it on. We could just chuck it on this side for everything else, I suppose. We just have a little port maybe here or somewhere. Let's work that out. What if we just go in here in front of the wing? That'll probably be okay. If we go like that, and whereabouts is that? There. Alright, we'll get rid of that one. And that would just come straight down into the fuel tank. So we'll get some pipes out and we'll connect this all together. We'll just get rid of a few things so we can see what we're doing. Rotate that around and one more like this. And turn it around, boop, and put a port on the end of that. Just like so. Very good. So we'll just close all of that up. Alright, so I've just added a pressure relief valve on the fuel system as well. So that comes in through the bottom there. It goes up the side and a little port on the top. So that should work okay. The next thing we might do real quick as well, with these control surfaces, we need to hook these up, and we're probably going to need some on here as well for the roll, I'm pretty sure. Or maybe we won't. We might try just these first and see if we can still control the roll through the propellers. So what we'll do, we need to come down in here. We need our pitch. Which one is that? Low, which one? Up, down, pitch. There we go. So if we go boom, boom. So if we push S to go up, that will go up. Okay, that should work then. Alright, let's see if everything's hooked up to some power. Maybe we can test out our doors and whatnot. So we'll connect everything together. The buttons and everything will just come down like that. That'll be fine. What's that? Another monitor. Okay. Anything else we haven't done yet? I think that's everything. Alright, so we'll give that a test then. We'll save all of it and we'll spawn it in and see if everything works. So try these doors first. And come over here. Boop. Okay, yep, they're a bit strange, aren't they? But, like, it works. Need to fix up a little bit of the paint behind it, though. But that's fine. It is a very weird, though, isn't it? And then we just push the button again to shut it. Yeah, I mean, it's fine. It saves us going in and out that one all the time, I guess. So if we push S, they come up at the back there. Alright, so that should work then, I suppose. Let's get it up in the sky and we'll test all of this out. We'll throttle up a little bit. I've got a few things written down that we still need to add, but we need more research points first. So we won't be able to do a few things today, but the majority of it will be all ready. Come on, spool up. You can do it. Takes a little while to spool up, doesn't it? Big propellers to turn and whatnot, but that's alright. We'll just give these RPS a second to get a bit higher. Come on. Maybe get to like 10, 15 should be okay. We're starting to move up a little bit now. Yeah, okay, we can get out of here. Let's go. And we're going to put the rear prop on and see if we can still control this bad boy. Hopefully it all works. All right, we're just about out of the hangar. Very good. So let's come up and we'll turn around this way. Oh, we're starting to get some wobbles a little bit. Oh dear. How's the RPS? Okay. If we turn that down a little bit, we don't need full throttle. And they're shaking a little bit, aren't they? I wonder why that is. It's a bit strange. Anyway, put the prop on the rear. Yeah, come on. There we go. So we can pull up. We can go down. All right, very nice. Let's go forward a little bit more. All right. Yeah, we got control. Okay, good. So can we roll? No, I can't roll at all. Okay, so we need to fix up the roll, but that's fine. All good. So we can go up and down, though. We just need to add some, like, control surfaces on the little wings there. That's all right. So we'll turn around and we'll start heading back home. I just want to take it easy. I don't know if I trust this thing just yet. We'll see how we go. I might just put this up a little bit more. Yeah, all right. It seems to be working pretty well. It seems to be going pretty fast, too, which is nice. Just no roll, though, but that's all right. We'll go and sort that out right now. We'll come in. Can I take it back this high up? Yes, I can. Awesome. Very good. So we'll add some surfaces on here. So we'll just go and grab, we'll go on both sides. And we'll go and grab some of these and we'll head all the way down in here. Now, where are we going to put them? Should we just chuck them? Oh, we got the wing piece in there. That's all. And we got one on the top too. What if we just get rid of the one in the bottom? We can make some room for a control surface. That might be a bit better. So go like this. And boom. Is that the right way up? No, I think that's the opposite way. We need positive on the bottom on this side. So if we turn that around, we go like that. Very good. And then we'll come over here and do the opposite. So we go boom. I think that's right. I've either got it the right way around or the wrong way around. We'll see how we go. And then we'll just fill in the rest of that with some more blocks. Just like so. That'll be fine. It's sort of hidden under there. That's all right. We'll just give all of that a quick little paint as well. I don't know why that is here. We'll just get rid of that. My bad. All right, so they should be all good. We'll just hook these all up to a bit of power as well. Go boom, and then we'll connect them up to the roll on the gyro. All right, that should be all good. I might just quickly go and test that, and then just to make sure it all works, and then we'll move on to something else. All right, so we've just come out of the shed. We'll come up a little bit higher, and we'll put the rear prop on and move forward and see if it works. Whoop, that'll do, 50%. It's pretty good to test it. Yep, that works. Very good. So we have full control over everything, which is really nice. We could probably put some... Oh, we don't really need rudders on the back, do we? Seems to turn pretty well with just the props. I might just leave it then. That's fine. So let's just make sure everything works. Lean left. Yeah, it's not very sensitive, but it does work though, so that's okay. Very good. So we have full control, which is pretty nice. So we'll turn around and we'll head back and we'll keep working on this bad boy. Oh, what's going on? I think we're all right. We're all good. It's just Stormworks being Stormworks, I believe. All right, so let's see. How far? Oh, we haven't hooked up the speed gauge or anything just yet. That's all right. We'll do that soon. We'll keep coming all the way, and we'll come in for a landing. Actually, no, I'll just take it back midair. It's quicker. Jeez, it's going fast. I'm not even at full throttle or anything. All right, take it back. Very nice. All right, so I was just about to put an altitude hold system in, and we actually don't even have an altimeter. We have to unlock it still, along with the GPS and everything. So I'm going to have to add that to the list of things we can't do right now, unfortunately, but... Not much I can do about it. We're completely out of points, but that's okay. So what I might do instead, I had this one already and everything, but anyway, that's okay. I had this one here. So what we might do, we might just put the button in for it and have it ready for next episode or whenever we get a chance to plumb it in. My bad. So maybe just on number 4 down here, we can have altitude hold, out hold, and that will do a position hold and everything as well. All right, so I guess what we could do next, we could probably start putting an interior in this bad boy. So we've got a lot of room back here to use up, don't we? If we just go to maybe here-ish, we can just put a little wall in there and a little hatch on the side maybe so we can get in and out of there. We have hatches unlocked, thank goodness. All right, so we'll chuck one of these, we'll stand it up maybe. Something like that. Nope, what are you doing? There we go. That'll be fine just like that. So you can get in there if we need to fix something. And we still got a bit more room in there to muck around if we need to add some more bits and pieces. So that's pretty good. So we have a lot of room to play with. So how are we going to set this out? We need some specialist equipment, but we also need beds. So let's try that first. Maybe we can have our bed right down the back and we can have our own personal stuff down here. Might be a good idea. So we'll grab a bed and we'll just chuck it on the side right there. Very nice. That is out of the way. You can still get in there. I was also going to put an emergency hatch on somewhere, but there's no room to put that. That's all right. We have 3 doors. Like, I'm sure we'll find a way to get out if we need to. So maybe up the front, we could have a medical bed. So we'll go medical. We better put a little bit of a spot for it. So we just go along like this and along there, and we'll go back to beds and we'll chuck one of these along there. That'll be fine. So in the middle here, we're either going to have a winch come down from the ceiling or it's going to be in the floor We do not have winches unlocked at the moment. We only have these small ones. I'd like to use a large one, so we won't be able to add that this episode either, unfortunately. But anyway, not much I can do about it. And on this side, maybe we can have a few seats, and they can go sideways. I know these ones take up a fair bit of room, but they look pretty cool, so I'd like to put some of these on. Maybe we can just go along the window like the... Oh, we're not going to fit 4 in. Ah, that's annoying. Oh, you know what we can do? Actually, we'll get rid of all those. We will move this whole wall forward a little bit. We'll go forward 1 more block, so we can actually fit it in there. So we'll go like that. That's all right. And then the seats are up against there. That's fine. And then we'll put the seats back in again, some of these ones. We'll go along the wall. So we'll get this. And we'll go 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, only 4 seats. Not really that much, is it? You know what we might do? We might actually move this medical bed and put some more seats along this wall here. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, and 4. That's fine. And then maybe on both sides, we can have a little block that comes up like that. So that way we have our separate little bit there. That'll be fine. So that will be where the passengers go. And then at the back here, we can have the medical bed. So I was just thinking we might not actually have the winch come down from the ceiling. It might still come from under here. I don't know. Because I need the room inside. We'll see how we go. Maybe we could fit it in. I'll see. We'll work it out by the time we unlock it anyway. Yeah, so we'll actually have a medical bed along this wall here. I think that'll be fine. So we'll just go along like this. And maybe on the end, we could just have a few wedges to kind of make that look a little bit better. Go like that. That'll be fine. And then we'll have a little table here maybe, or some sort of bench. And that will come up like this maybe. Put some wedges in there. And then we'll have a bit of equipment sitting on there for emergencies. So we'll go like this. And we'll have some equipment sitting on top of there. Everything's on the right-hand side. That's not great, is it? Oh, well. It is what it is. We should also put some firefighting stuff. Do we have the pumps? No, we don't have the little pivot with the firefighting pump on it, so we're going to have to unlock that as well. So we're going to need room for that somewhere. Oh, dearie me. Do we have cameras? Yeah, we have cameras. Okay, good. We're going to add one of those on at some stage as well. Now, some specialist equipment. If we go specialist, we don't have much of this either. We've really not done a good job of preparing for this. My bad. Anyway, it is what it is. We've got to use what we've got. So maybe if we'll start with the defib and emergency equipment first, maybe on this bench here. So we'll put a bunch of these in. We'll turn it around the right way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That is plenty. And maybe sitting underneath here, we can have a defib. We'll just chuck that there. Will be fine. Boop. Or maybe if we put it here, and then we can have a heater on this one. Do we have heaters unlocked? No, we don't have heaters. Goodness me, man. Oh, dearie me. Anyway, not much I can do about it. That's how it is. So there will be a heater there at some point. We'll have a little toggle button here for the heater, I guess. That will put it there to remind us. So we'll just go like this. Boom. And we'll just write heater, even though it's not existent at the moment. All right, so we need to add some more specialist equipment. So we'll start with some fire extinguishers. Now, we just got to be wary because we have some stuff on this wall here. So if we can come up to there, I think, and then all the way along like that, that'll be fine. So we'll stand up a couple of these. Maybe have 2. That should be enough. We're also going to need some welders. So we'll stand up a couple of these as well. Boom, boom. And an underwater welder wouldn't hurt either. Turn that around. Just one of those should be okay. We're also going to need some hoses, some cables, and some ropes. Speaking of ropes, we should add some rope anchors on as well. We'll do that in a minute. So a hose, we could probably just keep that outside near this, our little connector there. So we'll go like that. Very good. I don't know. Yeah, that's fine on the outside. Doesn't matter. And a cable as well. So maybe underneath the porthole on this side, we could add a charging port, I suppose. So if we go a cable anchor, we'll chuck that right there. So that way we can charge this thing up if we run out of power somewhere. And we'll make that yellow, same as on the other side, I think. Yep, that is fine. And as far as cables go, we could put them on this side. So maybe we could open up a little spot here and we'll come along. Maybe 4 or 5 cables will be all right. So, ropes rather. We'll grab a few of these. Rope, which is going white for now. Turn that around. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we've got 5 ropes, a whole bunch of these. Is there anything else we need? Maybe we could add some night vision binoculars and a few little bits and pieces, but maybe we should put them in the cab. That might be a better idea. If we put a few or maybe behind the wall, that'll be all right. Maybe we can just go down here. We can have some night vision goggles or binoculars, a flashlight above that, and then just some regular binoculars above there. So we'll just go like this, turn that around, and we'll chuck that there. That'll be all right, and we'll make all of these blue, 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 and you can't paint those ones. That's all right. And we should also add a parachute for the roof as well, just in case. So we'll put one maybe here, wouldn't hurt, and we'll go like this, and we might put one at the back just in case. You never know. If we're closer to one, we can grab that one. So that didn't interfere with anything, I don't think. We'll go like that, and we'll give those a nice paint. We'll just go blue for both of them as well. I'm pretty sure we'll be fine. Now we could just add a few little wedges inside as some finishing touches. So maybe just in the doorways kind of thing. So we'll go like that. Put some more above this doorway here. And then could we do something with this? That doesn't interrupt anything, does it? I don't think so. Well, this side can be from there on. So we'll go like that. And then down here, we'll just go on one side, boom, boom, and we'll turn them around and go up there. Very good. Okay, so just before we give everything a bit of a paint, we'll quickly add a speed sensor. And we'll go like this, and we'll just chuck it in there. We'll be okay. And we'll go black, and we're going to need a function block. Oh, I've only got this makeshift one. That's all right. Maybe we'll chuck it down in the back here. Is there a little spot maybe in here? It'll be all right. And we'll go like that. Very good. So we're going here and edit that and make sure it's right. All right, so we're going to go x times 3.6 to get it from meters per second to kilometers per hour. So update that. Very good. So that's got to go from input to output of the speed sensor. Boop. And we do need to make a little controller for one of our displays. Which one is it? This one down here, I believe. This has our speed, altitude, and our altitude hold, which we can't have the altitude or the altitude hold at the moment, unfortunately. So we'll just have to make like a little controller to do for now until we can get that sorted out. So I'll make one of those real quick. So maybe we'll just go in the back here. Now this is only a temporary one. So we'll just chuck it on the wall or something. Maybe just over there, be fine. And we'll connect all that up. All right, so that should be all good. And real quick, just while I remember, we need to add a gimbal camera on. So if we... Ooh, I'm going to have to ruin the front of this bad boy. That's all right. We'll go like this, get rid of a little bit of stuff in here. Is that enough room? No, I don't want to get rid of those as well. What if we just make a little base for it to sit on? And we'll go gimbal. Yes, that's the one that we want. Yep, that's it. All right, we'll chuck that under here. We'll turn that around. Okay, right there. That should be fine. That's all good. Actually, what we'll do, we'll quickly seal this all off first before we add the camera in itself. And we'll just go along there. That's fine, its own little box. And we'll give that a little paint as well. Boom, boom, boom. And boop. Very nice. And we'll chuck the camera back in. So turn that around. Yep, just like that. I think that's correct. So we'll have to make up a controller to go from there to the screen, as well as be able to switch through to the map as well. Yeah, okay. I think I've already got one of those. Let's check. Yeah, I have a three-way video, 3, 3, 4. So we could probably have a few cameras maybe. Maybe we could add a couple more on while we're here. So what do these ones got? So this one has infrared, so I think that's quite important. So we might add a couple of these on. So maybe directly underneath the whole thing, because that's the center block there. Maybe we can have a camera just off center slightly, so we can see underneath us. That's the wrong way. Turn that around, go boop. Yep, something like that. And maybe we can have one facing behind us as well. Wouldn't hurt. I actually don't know where we're going to have one facing behind us, so we might just leave it. That'd be fine. And also, I've just remembered road bankers. We need a few of these laying around. So we'll go on both sides, and we have to pick and choose where we're going to put these bad boys. So maybe we can just have a couple sitting randomly under everywhere. Go like that. Or I might make them go this way. So we'll go here. We'll put a couple. Where is the middle? Is that the middle? Nope, the middle's back a few more blocks. That's the middle there, isn't it? Yes, it is. So we'll put a couple there. And then we might have a winch coming through there. I'm not too sure at the moment. Put a couple at the back here. And maybe just one random one sitting there. We'll be fine. That's pretty good. And maybe we'll put a couple on the top as well, just in case we ever have to pick it up from the top. So we'll just go here and here. So turn that around. And we'll have a couple closer to the middle if we can. Or what if we go here and here? That's fine. And then we'll just have one in front of the speed sensor like that. That is all good. All right, so I'm going to give everything a bit of a paint, and then we'll take it up in the sky and make sure everything that we've done today works. Alrighty, guys, so everything is all painted. We have some blue and grey and whatever color this is on the roof, and we have a dark red interior. And the front there looks pretty good, I think. The only thing we haven't done yet is some lights, so we better add a few of these bad boys in. So we're going to need some spotlights for the front and some interior lights. We'll start with the interior first. So we'll just go up here, we'll be fine. Turn them around, go boop, and we'll paint those the right color and on the roof as well. So we have those ones there, and then we're going to need some in the back too. So we'll go back into white, and we can't interrupt too much. So we go here, turn them around. So we can have just a few in the front. Should we line them up? No, that'll be fine. We'll go some there, and then we'll put a few in the back somewhere as well. If we just go here, we'll be okay, I think. I don't think we're going to need too many more than that, to be honest. That'll probably be fine. All right, let's add some toggle buttons in. So we'll put some, A button, maybe just here will be okay. We'll just go like that, turn it that way. Awesome, so it'll be the lights for in the back here, and then we'll have some cockpit lights separately. So that can go up to, whereabouts are they? Those two there and those two there. So we'll still have to connect those to power as well. And we're going to need some lights for in the front here too. We're also going to need another display piece because we've got a few lights to be able to turn on. So maybe we could add that just there. That might be out of the way enough. Should be fine. Turn that around that way. Awesome. And we'll go additive and we'll go white for all of those. Awesome. Very good. So in here we'll have interior lights just like that. And then number 2, we can have nav lights. And number 3, we can have spotlights. And we'll probably just leave number 4 for now. I don't think there's anything we really need on there. So just leave it like that. These are all going to be buttons, by the way. Button and interior lights is on a button as well. Toggle for 1, toggle for 2, and toggle for 3. So we should probably add some spotlights on as well. Spotlights, should we add a couple of these in? Would be okay. Yeah, if we just go here and here, that'll be all right. And yeah, that's fine. And then, landing lights wouldn't hurt either. All right, we'll chuck some landing lights in too. So we'll just go boom, boop, up. Can I paint that orange? Yes, I can. Additive, we'll just go like a grey so they're not too bright. And maybe the lights on the inside, we can go a yellow. Will be fine. So we'll do that for all of these. And some nav lights wouldn't hurt either. So we'll go back to lights and we'll just chuck some of these up. Are they up the top? No, we'll put on these little wings. That'll be cool. So we'll just make a little hole and we'll just go right here. We'll be fine. Or maybe we could go a bit more down one more like that. And we'll go orange. Now we need to do this on separate sides. So this side is red and the other side is green. So we'll go down here and go green. Nice. Very good. So I don't think we're going to need too much more than that. Maybe some lights on the outside wouldn't hurt either. We could probably have some of those. And we'll just go both sides. What if we just go... that's the door there, isn't it? Maybe we'll just have one here on each side. That doesn't interrupt too much, I don't think. It should be fine. Just go like that. That'll be fine. So we can have some sort of lights on the outside if we need them. So that means we can come back into the controller here. And this one here. And this will be outside lights. Just like so. We're also going to need some landing lights somewhere. Do we have a spare spot anywhere? We'll change that to a button as well on toggle number 4. What's on number 4 on this? Altitude hold. We probably shouldn't have it down there. Maybe landing lights can turn on those outside lights at the same time. That'll be all right. So then we'll just chuck a couple of these underneath here. So if that's the middle, what if we just go under here? Should be all right. That'd be fine. And we'll turn them around that way. That is pretty good. So we'll give them a bit of a paint as well. We'll go grey for them. And then we'll just paint the bottom of them that grey there. So I think that'll be fine. A bit more grey up here as well. So I might make up a controller for these, hook them all up, connect them up to some power, and then we'll spawn this in and we'll give everything a bit of a test. Alrighty, so everything should be all hooked up. So we'll go and test that out now. So we'll get this up in the sky before it gets too dark. So we'll turn everything on, engine, electrics, gyro. So these are our interior lights, or cockpit lights rather. We have nav lights on the sides of the wings, very good. And we've got some spotlights on the front, yes. And we'll throw it up a little bit. And lastly, outside lights and underneath. Very good. All right, so... we could probably put some blinking lights on as well. Maybe on those wing tips on the back there. Yeah, we'll have to do that. Anyway, we'll come up and we'll get out of the hangar. Very nice. Very good. So we'll just be super duper careful coming out of here. All right, we're just about out. Let's come up. Whee! So this thing isn't all that useful at the moment because we still have a lot to add on this thing, but it will have to do for now. So we'll just turn on some interior lights so we can see what we're doing. Now, I would like to engage the rear prop on full. There we are. And we still have control, which is really good. And we have our lean and everything. Very nice. So, can I see how fast we're going? 180. Okay, whoa, what's going on? We're all good. Come on, I want to go forwards, please. 12 up. Yes, it's not very much. Oh, there we go. Throttle up a little bit more. 200. Okay, we're picking up a bit of speed now. Far out. Very good. So what are we doing? Just about 300. Oh, 300. Nice. That's pretty good for a helicopter. Awesome. So we'll come around, do a little lap around the island, and then we'll take this thing back. Awesome. So look at this bad boy. Flies very well. It's pulling to the right slightly. That might be because the propeller on the back. That's fine. We can set some trims to kind of compensate for that. That's all right. Yeah, so we're doing just over 300, and we could probably play around with some gearboxes as well to see if we can get that to go a bit higher. So I might do that in between videos. Awesome, so we're heading up the train track. I was going to go back, but I might just go up a little bit. Maybe we'll go and land at Terminal Komodo and we'll end the video up there. That might be alright. Alright, here we go. So everything's looking pretty good. Just got to keep an eye on that temperature. All the radiators are spinning at the top there, so that's alright. Alright, so we'll come down a little bit. We have no no kind of navigation at the moment, so it's purely just relying on what we can see out the window. But that's alright. So we'll keep coming down a little bit. Hopefully we don't have any troubles with this thing either, like we have with our previous VTOLs. Alright, there it is up in the distance there. So we'll come in for a landing. We'll land it properly as well. So we'll come down a little bit. We'll get ready to turn that rear prop off in just a second. Alright, the temperature's at 50. We have to keep an eye on that. Here we go. Alright, so we'll turn the rear prop off now. So it's just relying on our rotors on the top. Alright, just be super careful. We don't know how this thing behaves just yet, so we've got to treat it with a little bit of respect, and then we'll have to learn. Alright, we'll come down. We'll just land in this little area here. Be fine. Alrighty, here we go. When I came crate hunting as well, there's nothing on this island. It was just on all the other ones. It's a bit strange, but anyway. Here we go. Coming down. Very good. It seems to be behaving pretty well, which is nice. Come down a bit more. Oop. Sorry if this episode's been all over the place, by the way. Anyway, here we are. We're on the ground. Let's turn it off. Give it a chance to cool down. Oh, we're coming up again. Put the blades in minus so it can't go anywhere. And the handbrake on. Very nice. So, we'll leave this here for... Did I miss a bit? I missed a spot. Oh dear. Another spot. That's fine. Oh, I didn't connect this up either. Far out, man. That's alright. It's getting dark now, so we'll just leave it here. But anyway, guys, like I said, next episode, we're going to hopefully get some more points and money. Would be pretty nice, but we mainly need the points for now to unlock some more parts because we have 0 and we need to do a lot more. I'll just quickly read out the few things we need to add. We need a winch. We need some GPS bits and pieces. We need a heater. We need to sort out the cameras and an altitude hold. So all those things are to come either next video or the one after. But for now, guys, I'd like to thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.